and welcome back everyone. In today's video we will be discussing the entire syllabus of the physics for your first sem 2022 examination, and in this video I'll be providing you with the syllabus for the physics. Okay, I'll also be providing you with the reduced portion, and then secondly I'll be providing you with the pattern of the questions, and thirdly we'll be discussing the type of the questions, and then we'll also be discussing some of the tips to study physics. All right, after having watched this video, your preparation for the semester 1 physics will be much easier. Okay, so watch the video till the end. Moving on to the syllabus for the first sem. Okay, we are having 7 chapters, that is force, work, energy and power. Third chapter, that is machines. Fourth is refraction of light. Fifth is refraction through a lens. Sixth is spectrum. Seventh is sound. We are having altogether 7 chapters. Now coming to the reduced part, children, you see from the chapter force there is no reduction. Okay, from the second chapter, that is work, energy and power, again there is no reduction. From the third chapter machines, entire of the lever section has been reduced. You can cut that part. And then pulley with multiple tackles, this part has also been reduced. Coming to refraction of light, from this chapter multiple images in thick glass plate or mirror, this part has been reduced. Okay, and then from refraction through a lens, ray diagram of magnifying glass and microscope, okay, this part has been reduced, not the ray diagram of the lenses. Okay, ray diagram of the magnifying glass and the microscope has been reduced. And from the chapter spectrum, scattering of light, that part has been reduced. The sound, I have written this part in black color because this is the part that is coming. Okay, rest of all part apart from this, okay, those are cancelled. You cancel those part, you mark tick for this part. Okay, first sound chapter has been divided into 2 parts. Okay, and first part of the chapter is coming for your semester 1 and second part of the chapter is coming for your semester 2. Okay, basically the section A part of the chapter is for your semester 1, section B and section C part of your sound chapter is for your semester 2. Okay, that is why I felt it better to write the part that is coming, because there are so many sections that has been cancelled. Okay, I hope this part is clear to you. These are the 7 chapters that is there in your syllabus for the first semester. Okay, and everything that has been written in red are the part that has been cancelled. Okay, and the last part that has been written in black is the part that is coming from that chapter. Rest of everything has been cancelled. Okay, and from the chapter force and work, energy and power, there is no reduction. Okay, now coming to the discussion of the first semester examination, the total mark of the question paper, okay, marks distribution, type of the questions, okay, and each part contain how many questions, all those things will be discussing now. All right, let us see it. Total marks is 40 marks. Okay, and out of which we are having 4 questions. 4 questions, 40 marks. Total mark is 40. Total questions are 4 questions. Each questions has 6 subpart. All right, and for example question 1, it is having A, B, C, D, E, F. All right, 6 subpart, out of which A, B, C and D, they are having 1 mark question each. And then the E part is again divided into 2 subpart, that is 1 and 2, and both of them are having 1 mark each. Okay, and the F subpart is again divided into 4 part, and each of them are having 1 mark, 1, 1, 1. Okay, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 1 question is having 10 marks. That means 4 questions will be having 40 marks altogether. Okay, now what is the reason behind putting these 2 1 mark in 1 subpart? And what is the reason behind putting these 4 questions under this 1 subpart? Okay, that is because these 2 questions will be related to one another. Okay, and these 4 questions will also be related to one another. That means you will be having a common question for these 4 questions, and again you can also have common question for these 2 questions. Okay, let's discuss the question type. First type is statement based. That is, you will be provided with a statement and you will be asked to choose the correct one or wrong one out of 4. Okay, choose correct one out of 4 statement or choose the wrong one out of 4 statement. You will be given those kind of question. Okay, is you can get a numerical problems. Okay, numerical problem, if those problem are easy enough, they can be in this individual part. All right, and if that problem is long or lengthy, they can be in E or F part. Okay, and coming to the diagram based, you will also be getting the diagram based questions. Okay, and basically the diagram based questions are the related question type. Okay, that means you'll be given one diagram and you will be thrown 4 questions out of that diagram. You'll be thrown 2 questions out of that diagram. Okay, and then the ray diagram. Yeah, the ray diagram, it holds lot of importance because in the sample paper there are many questions which are related to ray diagram. That means you need to be more sure and thorough about your ray diagrams. Okay, now coming to the double optional question. This year I saw that in the physics specimen paper we are having a question with more than 1 options. Okay, that means you will be given a numerical problem and you will be asked to tick the velocity as well as you will be asked to tick the momentum. Okay, that means you will be provided with 6 options instead of 4 options. You will be provided with 6 options and you will be asked to tick 2 option out of 6. Okay, in the rest of the other MCQ we are provided with 4 option and we need to tick 1 option out of 4, right? But in some of the questions you will be given with 6 option and you will be having to choose 2 correct option. Okay, so I hope you're clear with the type of the question will be coming for your physics 22 semester examination. Okay, last and the most important, number 1 is to build the concepts. You need to be thorough with your textbook. You need to study in and out of your textbook. That is the most basic thing you have to do. Alright, and second tip is that be thorough and be regular with the numerical problems. Okay, you need to practice the numerical problems a lot. Alright, and then fourthly, ray diagram. Yes, ray diagram are equally important. Okay, you need to study the other diagram, like you have to just see and you need to analyze the diagrams. Okay, you need to study the phenomenon based concept. That means if we have a force, okay, then if I ask you what is force, all right, you will say force is blah blah blah. No, it is not like that. Force is equal to ma. And what is ma? You need to have the knowledge of what is ma. And if the questions ask you to derive the SI unit based on the formula, okay, then you should be able to do that because you know the concept. If you know the phenomenon, you know the concept. If you know the concept, you know the formula. And if you know the formula, you can derive the unit out of that. Alright, that is the most important thing. Not only to study the definition, but study the concept behind each phenomenon. Okay, that is the main tip. Now coming to the last and most important tip is to study your 10 years. Okay, you need to go through all the question type that has been come, all right, in the ICSE for the previous 10 years. And what happens is if you study the long answer type questions, okay, then you will be familiar with the MCQ type questions also, because both always ask the repeated questions. All right, the type of the question, not they will not exactly repeat the question, but the type of the question they ask are familiar every alternative year. Alright, that is the reason why you need to practice 10 years solved paper. Okay, and after having done with all the question type, now you can jump to the MCQ question banks. Alright, that's all for today. If this video was helpful to you, then please just like and subscribe my channel so that I can make more such videos. And in the next video, we'll again be coming with the syllabus and question pattern of the chemistry, and I'll also be giving you the tip to study the same. Thank you.